Hey y'all, welcome to the last night of Hanukkah, the last night of vlog Chag. I hope you've enjoyed this 8-day journey with me. I've certainly had fun. I've enjoyed the slightly more casual vibe we've been going for, and I hope you've been liking that too. And I've also never really done as much like traditional vlogging, just talking to a camera. And it's definitely something new. I hope you've liked it, and I hope that you've found it informative and interesting. So the last topic I'm going to handle today is something that I find just kind of fun and that I enjoy, which is Jewish Christmas. What is Jewish Christmas? Basically, what do Jews do on Christmas? I personally believe that Jewish Christmas is awesome because, first of all, I really do enjoy having the day off and not having to think about a holiday. Like most of the holidays that I get off, for Yom Kippur, for Rosh Hashanah, for Passover, they're, busy. Like Jewish holidays aren't like leisure time. You have to do stuff. There's like food to make or services to go to or people you have to see, and that's tiring. So it's not really vacation. It's just kind of work in a way. And some of it is fun. Like I enjoy it, but it's not a traditional holiday. It's not really a proper day off. What I love about Christmas is that it's just kind of a day where I have no obligations. No one wants to do anything because they're busy with their families or their friends or their children, and I can just vibe. Because of the way that the Hebrew lunar calendar kind of flops around, you know when holidays are coming, but they're almost never lined up with, the weekend or days when you have stuff off. So you do have to kind of make room in your schedule for Jewish holidays, and for Christmas, there's nothing I have to do, no commitments. It's amazing. So first thing we do is enjoy the free day off, have a lie-in. There is the stereotype that Jews eat Chinese food on Christmas Day, which can be true. A lot of the time growing up, we did eat Chinese food because that's what's open. Most places are closed on Christmas. Chinese food is open. It's pretty great. Although occasionally I have done just like leftover night or whatever, Chinese food is the traditional thing to do, and it's fun, it's nice. It's a good time to indulge and get some MSG in your system and just enjoy yourself. I don't know if this is like a mainstream stereotype or just something that Jews believe about ourselves, but we also go to the movies for Christmas Day. The movies are usually open, and if they're not, tough shit. But if the weather isn't super bad outside, you can just go to the movie theater and get some popcorn and buy a couple movie tickets and just spend the day there enjoying whatever's on. We did this on Thanksgiving sometimes growing up too, because we didn't really celebrate Thanksgiving unless we flew to be with family, because we have enough fall holidays. It's exhausting enough. So, we'd go to the movies as a family together and see what was on. There's usually something family related coming out. I remember a couple of years ago, the Ruth Bader Ginsburg biopic movie came out on Christmas Day, and that was just solid marketing, because the kind of people who are going to see a biopic about Ruth Bader Ginsburg are the kind of people who are going to be at the movie theater on Christmas Day. So traditionally, in my experience, Jewish Christmas just kind of involves enjoying a day off. Like, it's just like New Year's Day for a lot of people. Most people I know, even the ones who aren't Jewish, celebrate New Year's by going to a party, and then they just have the day off to do nothing. The banks are closed, what are you gonna do? Unless you work in food services or in retail, things are probably just closed. So we just enjoy having the time to ourselves. It's pretty low maintenance. And I actually think it's really great because from what I've seen in movies, I've never celebrated Christmas. It seems like a pretty stressful time. Like, it's supposed to be like a time for family and a time for togetherness and a time for, celebrating the birth of the baby Jesus, if that's your thing. But I think that in a lot of families, it's just tension. Like, everybody's got their stuff. I know a lot about family problems. It's kind of my brand, but I feel like people don't really get to relax and enjoy the season. And if, Christmas is one of the holidays that's important to you, I feel like part of self-care is not exposing yourself to the people who make your day bad. So this is me, a Jewish person, giving you full permission to celebrate Jewish Christmas if you want. This is not appropriation, it's not a ritual. The thing is that there are traditions that you appropriating would be gross. Like, for example, having a bar bat mitzvah for your child if you're not Jewish, that's not okay. But if you wanted to, I don't know, have one set of dishes for milk and one for meat, no one would care. It would certainly be weird, but if you want to do that, I don't think anyone is going to be annoyed at you. There are some Jewish traditions that, I am completely 100% nobody should do this except for Jews. And there's some things like circumcision where it's most people with penises are routinely circumcised at birth these days, so who are we to be angry about it? It's just a thing that exists. If you want to celebrate Jewish Christmas because that's good self-care for you, knock yourself out. I think it's great. I think we should all do it. I think Christmas should just be a regular day, but it's movies and Chinese food and popcorn, and you all just get to chill out and go to bed early. I love that for us. I do, side note, love Christmas movies. I don't know if I've mentioned this before in my other videos, but I really do like have nothing against Christmas. It's just like the pervasive commercialism of the season that annoys me. Like, I don't want to listen to Christmas music for 3 months. Unfortunately, that's just kind of how things are. And I think that like it's the big push for people to buy items that makes it such a crazy time. There are parts of the season that really annoy me, but ultimately I think that Christmas is about a nice thing. Like, it's about family and community. There's a really excellent video by H. Bomber Guy about the war on Christmas, which I've watched an embarrassing amount of times. He's one of my comfort YouTubers. But it's a really interesting and special video, I think, because it kind of addresses the war on Christmas from a culturally Christian perspective. I think a lot of people don't understand what cultural Christianity is, which is just, were you raised in the dominant Christian culture as someone who is not of a minority religion? Congratulations, you are culturally Christian. Did you ever go to church routinely? Congratulations, you are culturally Christian. Even if you do not believe in God, if you are raised in a part of the world where Christianity is the dominant religion and your family identified even remotely with the denomination of Christianity, you are culturally Christian because you experience the privileges and the benefits of being associated with that. And maybe you don't think that anything in your life was affected by being Christian, but I promise you it was. Even if it's just your outlook on things, even if it's something that you can't properly define. A fish can't see the water it's swimming in, you know? This kind of got out of hand. I just wanted to talk about Chinese food. I don't know what I'm gonna see this year on Christmas. Let's see what movies are coming out this year on Christmas. There's a bunch of horror movies, football, The Matrix, Sing 2. I didn't see the first one. Lesbian rom-com, that's promising. Ooh, Spider-Man. It's gonna be that one. I think we're gonna see Spider-Man. That'll be fun. Yeah. I think a couple of Christmases ago, our Christmas movie was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is amazing. I'm always looking for Jewish characters in comic books and just kind of Jewish iconography because most comic book characters were created by Jewish artists. Stan Lee born Stan Lieberman. So there's your fun fact of the day. I'll probably do a video on that in the long term. I do love that Peter B. Parker in Into the Spider-Verse is canonically Jewish, so that's fun. Anyway, Merry Christmas as we go into the Christmas season. Happy Hanukkah. I hope your last night is bright, and I hope your last day is fun and joyful. And thank you so much for joining me for Vlog Clog. It was a fun little experiment. I hope people liked it. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like my videos. If you have any like interesting tidbits, exciting information, like just if you have anything you want to share with me, please write it in the comments. If you're interested in watching any of my other Vlog Clog videos, there's a playlist now that it is complete. And I hope you have a good season. I hope your new year is wonderful. I don't know when the next video will be up, but I will see you then. Chag Sameach, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Bye!